Everybody, I'm Live's Nick Baumgartner here alongside basketball beat writer Brendan Quinn at Chrysler Center. Michigan avoids what would have been a disaster of a loss, gets a 72-63 win over Northwestern. Trailed for most of this game, Brendan, pulled it out in the end. Muhammad Ali Abdur-Rahman was the star tonight for Michigan. Really kind of saved them.
Yeah, I mean, this was the game where it hinged. You could see kind of in the middle of the second half where, okay, are there going to be obituaries written tonight, or are they going to find something inside of themselves to get out of here? To their credit, Abdur-Rahman kept them alive all night, and then they needed something to happen, and Aubrey Dawkins delivered that. Hit three second half 3-pointers, 11 second half points, in a game where Michigan barely got into the 70s, which it can usually do, fairly decently. That made 5 threes. It just really was not a pretty performance, but it was also a game that you just got to, I think I tweeted it during it.
Just got to win it.
Win this game and get the hell out of here. And, the next two games are the games where both of them are essentially, I think, play-in games. Mm-hmm. If you split your in, that's 11 league wins. That's 21 regular season wins going into the Big Ten. You're in really good shape at that case. And that's in terms of waking up on Selection Sunday.
Not in a cold sweat.
Right,
not throwing up all day.
Not checking bracketology every 5 minutes. So, it was a win they had to get, and they got it, and now they can get out of here.
Let's stick on that because I think everyone knows what this team is and strengths and weaknesses and everything else by now. Do you think that this team has that exact mindset at this point that these next two games you have got to get one of them? I mean, is that sunk? Do you get the sense that it's sunk in, or is that something Beilein's going to hammer it?
No, I think everyone knows it because it's impossible not to know it this day and age. I mean, unless there are some guys that literally don't read anything.
Sure.
Abdur-Rahman, who we're talking about, he does not read any press clippings. He has no idea, what you write or what I write or what anything is said. He is very kind of isolated. Other guy, everyone knows what it's going to take. People watch SportsCenter. This is a situation where they know where they are in the Big Ten standings. They know that the damage that they have done to their resume, and they know that there are opportunities ahead. The thing that I've said through this the last couple of weeks is, at least they have the benefit of they don't have to do something crazy to play themselves into the tournament. They have been in the field essentially this whole time, and it's been a matter of maintaining more than
they haven't done anything to knock themselves out. Yeah,
right. They haven't. It hasn't been like, okay, they have to win 7 of their last 8 to get in. It hasn't been that. It's been kind of survival mode, if anything, and that's what these next two games, I think, represent.
Well, we're both of the belief that they have to get one of these two
to
be safely in. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Are they going to get one of these two? At Wisconsin on Sunday, next Saturday after that would be home against Iowa.
I think they're going to split them.
You think they're going to split them? So what's your call? Are they going to win at Wisconsin? Are they going to win here against Iowa?
It's a tough call.
You just think they're going to split them arbitrarily?
I do, arbitrarily. I think Wisconsin's probably a little bit more winnable than people might think. And
there's some mystique about the Kohl Center. Obviously, it's a difficult place to play, but that's not Wisconsin of last year.
This is not the best Wisconsin team out there.
No Kaminsky on that team.
And when you look at that Iowa game, a lot of it's going to depend on circumstances. If Michigan playing on a senior day for 2 fallen soldiers, essentially, Karras and Spike.
And could be really playing for your life.
And literally,
at that point. If you lose to Wisconsin,
I mean, I think there would be a real vibe.
That could be that whole week. You had that week off, and you just
and they're coming off of a week off. But at the same time, Iowa might be playing for a regular season Big Ten championship, so they could come in here guns blazing, ready to rock and roll. Best thing for Michigan would be if they had that thing locked up.
Maybe.
But if they have that locked up, that means that they will have beaten Wisconsin tonight. In a game which is occurring as we speak, which means Wisconsin now goes home needing that win to get them in the tournament. So it's all cyclical.
I think Sunday seems to me that's going to be the one that should be a dogfight because both teams need
Iowa's more easy to win.
Yeah,
because
with the Wisconsin, Michigan, both teams I feel like still have to get something done.
Right.
Could be interesting.
And
Kohl Center is always an interesting place.
I can't tell if that's going to be a game where someone wins it or someone loses it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It
might be the latter. You're right, given the way this season's gone for both sides. But in any event, you know the deal. I mean, there's no mysteries left. You got to get one of the next two. And Brendan will be there on Sunday to see if they can do it.
They could go 0-2 and go win 2 games in Indy.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be in that situation.
You just have to beat somebody. Whenever it happens between now and Selection Sunday, you have got to beat somebody in the top 100.
Yes.
That's all we're saying. Whether it happens on the second game of the Big Ten tournament, whether it happens Sunday, whether it happens next Saturday, whatever, you gotta beat one more, because you're not gonna have any more bad losses,
Right.
unless you gag in the first round of the Big Ten. So that should be fine, but you gotta beat somebody else of value, and that's ultimately the task ahead. That task continues, or quest continues on Sunday. Brandon will be there at the Kohl Center in Madison. Until then, we'll talk to you guys later.